put on my makeup as I tell you all about my week. Let's go. We're going for an all matte look. So Magical Moringa. This is a mattifying moisturizer from Lush. So Sunday, I took my kids swimming, you know, their usual swimming lessons. And then after that, I decided I'm just gonna really clean up my office. So I went up to work and cleaned up my office. Look at the view from my office window. Do you see that? It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, I can't really show you my office because I don't know what kind of private patient information could be laying around or accidentally get in the shot. So I won't show you my actual office, but here's the view. It's nice, huh? Makes you want to move to Colorado. This is just a NARS sheer lip treatment. We're going to use a Colourpop lipstick later on, and those are really drying, so I'm just prepping my lip. Let's move on to the foundation. Yes, we're going to the Loreal Infallible. Y'all know, ride or die. And as usual, I mixed the two colors, put a few dots of the darker one. Monday was the beginning, the first day of my low carb, no carb week. Well, remember I said I was gonna do that last week. A friend of mine at church, we're starting it. And Monday was the first day of it. And of course, that's gonna be the day they order pizza. But I did it, I resisted it. You all see that pizza? Who can resist that? I did it. I'm so proud of myself. This whole month is gonna be a breeze. I'm just gonna use the darker one. Just kind of putting it on as a bronzer for the skin, since I did put too much. Like I said, we're reenacting. We're going to do the whole thing. So, Tuesday, we're going to conceal. Maybelline Fit Me. It's actually about the same shade as my complexion. And now looking back, I could have gone a little lighter, because it's always good to have a little lighter under your glasses because it brings out your eyes a little more. So Tuesday is weigh day, and as usual I weighed myself, and do you all see that? Yes! I'm telling you, nothing like eating right to make your weight look a little better. But I'll show you a picture of all the things that I resisted eating during the week. Yeah, I resisted that, and I resisted that. Your girl's got willpower. I'm gonna use my Shea Moisture really lighter concealer on me, and we're gonna use that for our highlighting. We're going all matte, so we're doing a matte highlight. Carve out our cheekbones a little bit, put some up here, some below our cheekbones, a little over our forehead. We're gonna do the whole matte highlight thing. Wednesday, you all know that's when I film my Wisdom Wednesday video, and this week's video was all about fear and how fear can paralyze us. Matter of fact, when I got to Irvington, New Jersey at school, this little boy asked me, "Do you all swing on vines in Jamaica?" But that's a story for another day. Anyhow, got there, and that was about the time the Russians were threatening America. The whole Cold War thing was going on, and they were threatening to drop a nuclear bomb on us. And I was scared. We'll just go over those highlighted areas with our foundation brush, just so we don't have any harsh lines. Thursday was a good day. No major, oh yeah, we were back at karate. Like I said, we were so late. We really were. It was crazy. We tried to be on time, but then I had to go and pick up the baby. He's 4. He's not a baby, but he's our baby. We had to go pick up the baby from my husband because he's taking classes in the evening, and it was just like a juggling thing. Went to go pick up the boys from their after school program. Of course, they're dragging their feet about coming to me, and yeah, so we were just extremely late for karate. We're just gonna do the eyes, doing a soft line right at the lash line. I'm just gonna tight line with the same black liner. It's not as easy to do when you're when you're talking. I think I nearly stabbed out my eyeball. So I'm just using this darker color. It's a Makeup Forever color. I'll put the number in the description box. Actually, all the products I'll list in the description box, but just a dark one. We're just gonna elongate the eye just a little bit. Going over that black liner. And taking it down to the bottom waterline, just a little bit. Then we're just gonna buff it out with a little pencil brush. Friday! Oh yeah, Friday. So, this is a little TMI. I'm sorry, okay? But y'all know I'm a doctor, and that's just how we roll. So, something I ate upset my stomach on Friday, and gave me diarrhea. It was just a one-time episode of diarrhea. Y'all can't handle it, I'm telling you. Anyway. So I'm there in the bathroom stall. I like rush to the toilet. Rush to the toilet. And I'm there in the bathroom diarrheaing. Oh, that was just, y'all know, my favorite Chanel. I'm there in the, so we're gonna go on the waterline with this NYX eye pencil. Yeah. Just brightening. It's kind of goldy shade. Yeah. So I'm in the bathroom stall, just diarrheaing, and this woman comes in. This other lady, she comes in beside me, and Jess is in there puking her guts out. Between the two of us, this stuff was coming out from both ends. I told y'all this was gross, but I had to share it. That was the highlight of Friday, and I had to share. That's what happened. I'm telling y'all the truth. This is just Guerlain setting powder. Just putting it all over, and this stuff smells so good. Absolutely fabulous it smells. And yeah, just in there diarrhea, and she's just beside me puking her guts out. Crazy. I don't know what I ate. I still don't know what happened. But anyway. Look at the packaging on this thing. It's just so beautiful, so gorgeous. I love Guerlain. Just a fluffy brush. I'm just going to use to kind of dust off some of the extra bit of that powder. We're going for matte, we're not going for powdery. I'm going to use a little bit of my Sephora powder to set the under eye. So that was Friday and Sabbath. You all know this whole month I'm doing a gray theme with how I dress. I've been very excited. I had my last outfit of the month planned. I'm so excited. Where's that dress? I gotta show it to you all. Put my dress on. And the zipper decides to give out on me. You all have seen me with this dress before. It has the little eyelet pattern or laser cut pattern at the hemline. I'll insert a picture of it if I can dig one up. So excited to put this one on with my striped tights and everything. Zipper just split apart. And it wasn't even because I'm too big, because the dress fits me nicely. I don't know, the zipper just gave up on me. So I was extremely flustered with that. That just got on my nerves. But, you know, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. This is just a Tarte blush. It's a little blush. I just decided to put on this black. So it was more black and gray the last Sabbath of my gray month. The Sephora lip liner. I forgot we had a little jam session at church singing. We were singing them classics and praise and worship classics. It was so fun. People brought their guitars and all their little instruments, and we just had a good time. And I don't play an instrument. I was singing. This is a Colourpop color Kapow. Just going over it again with the lip liner. week. How was yours? If you liked it, like it. If you learned something, subscribe. And if you loved it, share. Bye.